What if the world is not falling apart, but falling into place? What if the confusion, instability, technological acceleration, and moral shifts we are witnessing are not random cycles of history, but part of an ancient prophetic framework written thousands of years ago? Today we are doing a serious prophecy breakdown. No emotional manipulation. No exaggerated timelines. Just careful observation, biblical context, and logical analysis. Every generation believes it is living in unusual times. But our generation is experiencing something historically unique: convergence. Wars are not new, but global tension affecting multiple regions simultaneously at nuclear capacity levels is different. Economic challenges are not new, but synchronized global inflation, rising debt systems, and digital currency restructuring are new. Natural disasters are not new, but their frequency, intensity, and global impact patterns are increasing. Moral debates are not new, but the rapid redefinition of identity, truth, and values across entire societies within a single decade is unprecedented. Now here is where prophecy enters the conversation. The book of Daniel outlines successive world empires long before they rose to power. Babylon, Medo-Persia, Greece, and Rome all appeared in prophetic imagery before history confirmed them. This establishes something critical. Biblical prophecy has a documented record of accuracy. That matters, because it shifts prophecy from speculation into credibility. Then in Matthew chapter 24, Jesus described a sequence of events that would characterize the last days. Wars and rumors of wars, famines, pestilences, earthquakes in various places, betrayal, lawlessness increasing, and deception spreading even among believers. He compared these events to birth pains. Birth pains do not happen once. They increase in frequency and intensity before delivery. That detail is important. Prophetic acceleration is a sign. Now consider technological capability. In the book of Revelation, a system is described in which buying and selling can be regulated. For most of human history, that was logistically impossible. There was no global infrastructure, no centralized digital tracking, no biometric verification. Today, cashless systems are expanding. Digital IDs are increasing. Artificial intelligence monitors behavior patterns. The infrastructure exists for global economic control in a way never before possible. This does not automatically mean fulfillment is complete. It means feasibility now exists. Prophecy often becomes understandable only when the technological environment catches up to the prediction. Another prophetic theme is moral inversion, calling good evil and evil good. In many societies, foundational values are being redefined rapidly. Cultural shifts that once took generations now happen in years. Information spreads instantly, yet clarity decreases. We are more connected than ever, yet more divided than ever. That aligns with the prophetic warning about deception increasing. Deception is not always obvious lies. It is distortion of truth. There is also the geopolitical factor. Prophecy consistently speaks about global alignment, tension surrounding the Middle East, and increasing pressure on Israel. Throughout history, Israel has remained central to prophetic narrative. The survival, restoration, and global focus on that small nation continues to align with scriptural expectation. But here is where balance is necessary. Prophecy is not designed to create panic. It is designed to create preparation. It does not tell believers to predict dates. It tells believers to recognize seasons. The difference between date setting and season discernment is maturity. Throughout church history, many have misused prophecy to generate fear or gain attention. That damages credibility. A proper prophecy breakdown avoids extremes. We must also understand layered fulfillment. Some prophecies have near and far fulfillments. Some are symbolic. Some are literal. Apocalyptic language often uses imagery to communicate political and spiritual realities. Responsible interpretation requires context, cross-reference, and historical awareness. The central prophetic anchor is not chaos. It is the return of Jesus Christ. All prophetic streams point toward a culmination, divine intervention in human history. Darkness increases, but so does clarity for those who are watching. Systems may grow unstable, but purpose remains stable. Now consider the convergence factor again. When technological capability, moral decline, global governance discussions, economic restructuring, geopolitical tension, and spiritual confusion all accelerate simultaneously, it creates a pattern. Individually, these events could be dismissed. Together, they demand evaluation. This does not mean every headline equals fulfillment. It means the trajectory aligns with prophetic expectation. History is not spiraling randomly. It is moving directionally. And here is the personal dimension. Prophecy is not only about nations. It is about individuals. Jesus emphasized readiness, awareness, faithfulness, and discernment. The question is not, how close are we? The question is, are we spiritually prepared regardless of the timing? Because prophecy's primary purpose is transformation, not information. If history is accelerating toward a defined conclusion, neutrality becomes impossible. Discernment becomes essential. Spiritual stability becomes critical. Emotional reactions must be replaced with biblical grounding. So when you hear about wars, economic systems shifting, global alliances forming, digital currencies expanding, moral standards changing, and truth becoming negotiable, instead of reacting with fear, step back and evaluate the pattern. Prophecy provides the framework. The world may interpret these developments as coincidence. Scripture presents them as convergence. And convergence always signals transition. If this prophecy breakdown helped you see global events from a clearer perspective, subscribe and stay connected. On this channel, we approach prophecy responsibly, with clarity, context, and biblical balance. In the next video, we will take one major prophecy and examine it line by line against today's global structure. Watch that next and stay spiritually alert, because understanding the times is not about speculation. It is about preparation.